Hello, today I'm going to talk to you about making kale chips. I do post on the benefits of kale. I've talked to many people about making kale chips. And how I kind of came about this is trying to figure out a way to get my boys to eat greens, the teenager and the preschoolers. Because typically kids don't like to sit down to a salad. Now if your kids do, awesome. I would love to know how you got them to do that. My boys will not eat salad, but they actually ask for kale chips. So I'm just going to do a quick little demo on how to make them. But I also wanted to talk about the benefits of kale. It really is one of those superfoods that it contains so many good things. It's a shame if you don't have it in your diet. It's really high in vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin K. It has iron, it has calcium, it has potassium. It has antioxidants, and it's an anti-inflammatory food. So if you suffer from inflammation issues, adding kale to your diet can help you significantly. It's good for your eyes, your skin, your bones. It helps lower cholesterol, and it can help reduce your risk of heart disease and cancer. So you need to figure out a way to get kale into your diet. And so try the kale chips. And if that doesn't work for you, which I would say probably 80 to 90% of people that make kale chips actually like them. Very small percentage that don't. So if you want to figure out how else to get kale in, you can add it to soups, and you just break it up really small. It doesn't have to be like, in big chunks. Break it up small, put it in soups. You can add it into salads with your regular lettuce, spring mix, or spinach. Although kale is a bit tougher leaf, so I have heard of people soaking it and rubbing it with salt water to soften it, but just cook it or saute it or eat it crunchy. Anyway, so I have this olive oil sprayer, or I found this wonderful 100% olive oil that doesn't have any propellant in it. The thing about sprays is they do have sometimes, well, most times, they have chemicals in it that helps it, the propellant, so it comes out and sprays nice. This doesn't actually typically spray in a really great, yeah, it just comes out kind of randomly. But it is 100% olive oil. There's no propellant in it, so that's good. You want to look for that. Anyway, I also have olive oil in this nice misto thing that sprays really cool, usually. Of course, not today. So anyway, kale chips, you just take and I break like this big. I mean, you don't want them so small that it's hard to pick up. You kind of want them chip size, I guess. And so I had the pan sprayed, and then I'm just breaking this up. I already washed this piece and then just dried it in a paper towel. I just took the paper towel and got it dry because you don't want it soaked. It's not going to bake very well. I bake these at 375 for about 8 minutes. These get really temperamental. Like if you let them go too long, it'll just burn like that. So you want to watch it after about 6 minutes. And then I'm just going to spray them again with the olive oil. And if you don't have a sprayer, what works too is if you have even pouring olive oil on a spoon and just drizzling it on works fine. So I have this, and I'm just going to give these a little coat. And then all you do is take sea salt, and I've talked about sea salt in a lot of my videos. You want to use a Himalayan pink sea salt. Or something that's non-white, because again, when something is white, it means it's refined and all the minerals have been stripped from it. So pink sea salt has all the minerals intact, and minerals from salt is actually good for you. It's stuff that your body needs. So I just gave these a really light coating. When they come out, they're going to be really crispy. They're going to be a little bit dark on the edges. That's how you know they're done. I mean, unless you like things burned, which some people do, go ahead and fry those babies. But otherwise, you just, about 8 minutes is really good. And there you have a very healthy side dish that hopefully you can get your kids to like, or your husband or your significant other that doesn't like vegetables. It's just a new way to try a vegetable. So healthy eating.